Hello students, this is your economics teacher INR. I hope you are well and utilizing the time wisely. In the previous class, you learned about the meaning of national income and the basic concept of national income. Today, you are going to learn about methods of measuring national income, importance of national income analysis, difficulties in measuring national income and national income and social accounting. Please watch this video very carefully till the end. I am going to ask you a few questions from previous class. Question number 1. Define national income. Question number 2. What is the formula for calculating GNP? Question number 3. Define GDP. Question number 4. What do you mean by the term personal income? Okay. Answer for the question. Question number 1. Define national income. National income is a measure of the total value of goods and services produced by an economy over a period of time, normally a year. Commonly, national income is called as gross national product or national dividend. Question number 2. What is the formula for calculating GNP? GNP at market prices is equal to GDP at market prices plus net factor income from abroad. Question number 3. Define GDP. Gross domestic product is the total value of output or goods and services produced by the factors of production within the geographical boundaries of the country. Then question number 4. What do you mean by the term personal income? Personal income refers to the total income received by the individuals of a country before payments of direct taxes. Fine. Let us enter into the topics. First, we will discuss methods of measuring national income. Please take the page number 22. Accordingly, there are three methods that are used to measure national income. First, production or value added method. Second, income method or factor earning method, expenditure method. And if these methods are done correctly, the following equation must hold. Output is equal to income is equal to expenditure. Take the page number 23. This is because the three methods are circular in nature. It begins as production to requirements of factors of production, generating income and going as income to factors of production. First, we will discuss the methods of measuring national income like product method. Product method measures the output of the country. It is also called inventory method. Under this method, the gross value of output from different sectors like agriculture, industry, trade and commerce, etc. is obtained for the entire economy during a year. The value obtained is actually the GNP at market prices. Care must be taken to avoid double counting. Okay, what is meant by double counting? Double counting is a difficulty associated in the calculation of national income. The error of double counting may occur in calculating raw material first and then the finished product. Examples: tire is the final output of tire manufacturers. Its value is accounted under output method, but the same tire value is added again in a car manufacturing industry. Next paragraph. The value of final product is derived by the summation of all the value added in the productive process. To avoid double counting, either the value of final output should be taken into the estimates of GNP or the sum of values added should be taken. In India, the gross value of the farm output is obtained as follows. Point number 1. Total production of 64 agriculture commodity is estimated. The output of each crop is measured by multiplying the area shown by the average yield per hectare. Point 2. The total output of each commodity is valued at market prices. Point number 3. The aggregate value of total output of these 64 commodities is taken to measure the gross value of agricultural output. Point number 4. The net value of agricultural output is measured by making deduction or reduction for cost of seed, manures, and fertilizers, market charges, repairs and depreciation from the cross value. Please take the page number 24, left hand side. Net value of each sector measured in this way indicates the net contribution of the sectors to the national income. While estimating national income through product method, the following precaution should be taken. In India, this method is applied to agriculture, mining and manufacturing, including handicrafts. First precaution, double counting is to be avoided under value added method. Any commodity which is either raw material or intermediate goods for the final production should not be included. Point number 2, the value of output used for self-consumption should be counted while measuring national income. Third precaution, in the case of durable goods. Okay, what is meant by durable goods? Durable goods not for immediate consumption and able to be kept for a period of time. Okay, repeat once again, like third point. In the case of durable goods, sale and purchase of second-hand goods should not be included. Second point of measuring national income, income method or factor earning method. Under this method, national income is calculated by adding up all the incomes generated in the course of producing national product. The various income included to calculate the gross national income are labor income, capital income and mixed income. First, labor income. Labor income refers wages and salaries, fringe benefits, employers' contribution to social security. Second point, capital income. Capital income refers profits, interest, dividend and royalty. Okay, what is meant by dividend? Dividend is refers to a part of a company's profits that is paid to the people who own share in it, that is known as shareholders. And royalty, what is meant by royalty? A royalty agreement is a legal document between two parties where one party agrees to pay the other party royalty fees based on sales of intellectual property. Third, factor income, mixed income, forming sole proprietorship and other provisions. What is meant by sole proprietorship? The state or right of ownings a business or holding property. Next paragraph, national income is calculated as domestic factors income plus net factor income from abroad. In short, Y is equal to W plus R plus I plus by plus R minus P. W means wages, R means rent, I means interest, by is equal to profits, R exports and P is equal to imports. This method is adopted for estimating the contributions of remaining sectors, viz. Small enterprises, banking and insurance, commerce and transport, professions, liberal arts and domestic services, public authorities, house property and foreign sector transaction. There are some precautions for income method. While estimating national income through income methods, the following precaution should be taken. First one, items not to be included. There are some important items not to be included like income method. First one, transfer payments are not to be included in estimating of national income. Second point, the receipts from the sale of second-hand goods should not be treated as part of national income. Third point, windfall gains such as lotteries are also not to be included. Fourth one, corporate profit tax should not be separately included. Next topic, items to be included. There are some important items to be included for our income methods. First one, imputed value of rent for self-occupied houses or offices is to be included. Second, imputed value of services provided by owners of production units is to be included. Third, methods of measuring national income. the expenditure methods or outlay method. Under this method, the total expenditure incurred by the society in a particular year is added together. To calculate the expenditure of the society, it includes personal consumption expenditure, net domestic investment, government expenditure on consumption as well as capital goods, and net exports. Symbolically, GNP is equal to C plus I plus G plus X minus M, where C refers to private consumption expenditure, I refers to private investment expenditure, G refers to government expenditure, X minus M is equal to net exports. While estimating national income through expenditure method, the following precaution should be taken. First precaution, second-hand goods. The expenditure made on second-hand goods should not be included. Second precaution, purchase of shares and bonds. Expenditure on purchase of old shares and bonds in the secondary market should not be included. Okay, what is meant by shares? Shares are units of ownership interest in a corporation or financial assets that provide for an equal distribution in any profits, if any are declared in the form of dividends. What is meant by bonds? A bond is a fixed income instrument that represents a loan made by an investor to a borrower. Bonds are used by companies, municipalities, state to finance project and operations. Owners of bonds are debt holders or creators of these issues. Point number 3. Transfer payments. Expenditure towards payments incurred by the governments like old age pension should not be incurred. And fourth precaution, expenditure on intermediate goods. Expenditure on seeds and fertilizer by farmers, cotton and yarn by textile industry are not to be included to avoid double counting. That is, only expenditure on final product are to be included. Second topic, importance of national income analysis. Student, please take the page number 27. There are some basic importance of national income analysis. There are point 1, to know the relative importance of the various sectors of the economy and their contribution towards national income. Point number 2, to formulate the national policies such as monetary policy, fiscal policy and other policies. Third, to formulate planning and evaluate plan progress. Fourth, to build economic models in both short run and long run. Fifth point, to make international comparison, inter-regional comparison and inter-temporal comparison of growth of the economy during different periods. Point number 6, to know a country's per capita income which reflects the economic welfare of the country. Point number 7, to know the distributions of income for various factors of production in the country. Point number 8, to arrive at many macroeconomic variables, namely tax, GDP ratio, current account deficit, GDP ratio, fiscal deficit, GDP ratio, debt, GDP ratio, etc. Third topic, difficulties in measuring national income. Student, please take the page number 28. The measurement of national income encounters many problems. The problem of double counting has already been noted. Though there are some corrective measures, it is difficult to eliminate double counting altogether. And there are many such problems or difficulties, and the following are some of them. First difficulties, transfer payments. Second difficulties is assessing depreciation allowances. Third, unpaid services. Fourth difficulties, income from illegal activities. Fifth difficulties, production for self-consumption and changing price. Then sixth difficulties, capital gains. Last difficulties, statistical problem. We will discuss first difficulties in measuring national income. First one, transfer payments. Government makes payments in the form of pensions, unemployment allowances, subsidies, etc. There are government expenditure, but they are not included in the national income because They are paid without adding anything to the production process. Second, difficulties or problems. Difficulties is assessing or estimating depreciation allowances. The deductions of depreciation allowances, accidental damages, repairs and replacement charges from the national income is not an easy task. It requires high degree of judgments to assess the depreciation allowances and other charges. Third, difficulties, unpaid services. A housewife render a number of useful services like preparations of meals, serving, tailoring, mending. Mending means to free from fault and defects. Then washing, cleaning, bringing up children, etc. She is not paid for them and her services are not directly included in national income. Such services performed by paid servants are included in national income. The reason for exclusion of her services from national income is that the love and affection of housewife is performing her domestic work cannot be measured in monetary terms. Fourth, difficulties, income from illegal activities. Illegal earned income through illegal activities like gambling, smuggling, illicit extraction of liquors, etc. is not included in national income. Such activities have value and satisfy the wants of the people, but they are not considered as productive from the point of view of the society. Fifth, difficulties, production for self-consumption and changing prices. Farmer keep a large portions of the food and other goods produced on the farm for self-consumption. The problem is whether that the part of the produce which is not sold in the market can be included in national income or not. Sixth point, capital gain. What is meant by capital gain? Capital gain is the profit one earns on the sale of an asset like stocks, bonds or real estate. This topic explains capital gain means the problem also arises with regard to capital gains. Capital gains arise when a capital asset such as a house, other property, stocks or shares, etc. is sold at higher price than was paid for it at the same time on purchase. Capital gains are excluded from national income. Last, difficulties or problem of calculating national income. Statistical problems. The following are some of the statistical problems. First, problems. Accurate and reliable data are not adequate, as farm output in the subsistence sector is not completely informed. In animal husbandry, there are no authentic production data available. Second, statistical problem. Different languages, customs, etc. also create problem in computing estimates. Third, statistical problem. People in India are indifferent to the official inquiries. There are, in most cases, non-cooperative also. Fourth, statistical problem. Most of the statistical staff are untrained and inefficient. Last, we will discuss national income and social accounting. The social accounting framework is useful for economics as well as policy makers because it represents the major economic flows and statistical relationship among various sectors of the economic system. There are some important indicators of national income and social accounting. There are social accounting and sector. Second, national income and welfare. Third, national income and erosion of national wealth. Fourth, national income in terms of US dollar. Fifth, social and environmental cost. First, we will discuss social accounting and sectors. Under this method, the economy is divided into the following sectors. First, firms. Second, household. Third, government. Fourth, rest of the world. And fifth, capital sectors. Firm. There are all organizations which employ the factors of production to produce goods and services. Household. Household consumes the goods and services that are produced by the firms. Thus, firms make payments to household for their services. Household spend many incomes they received on goods and services produced by the firms. Next, government sector. Government sector refers to the economic transactions of public bodies at all levels, central, state and local. The main functions of the government is to provide social goods like defense, public health, education, etc. This means satisfying the collective wants of society. Rest of the world sector. It contains income, export and import transaction, external loan transaction and allied overseas investment income and payments. Capital sector refers to savings and investment activities. It includes the transactions of bank, insurance corporation, financial houses and other agencies of the money market. Second indicator of social accounting, national income and welfare. National income is considered as an indicator of the economic well-being of a country. A country with a higher per capita income is supposed to enjoy greater economic welfare with a higher standard of living. The per capita income as an index of economic welfare suffers from limitations which are stated below. First limitation, the economic welfare depends upon the composition of goods and services provided. The greater the proportion of capital goods over consumer goods, the improvements in economic welfare will be lesser. Similarly, the productions of luxuries is meant for rich class only. Second limitation, higher GDP with greater environmental hazards such as air, water and soil pollution will be little economic welfare. Third limitation, the productions of war goods will show the increase in national output but not welfare. Fourth limitation, an increase in per capita income may be due to employment of women and children or forcing workers to work for long hours. But it will not promote economic welfare. Therefore, the physical quality of life index is considered a better indicator of economic welfare. It includes standard of living, life expectancy at birth and literacy. Okay, what is meant by physical quality of life index? It is a measure to calculate the quality of life. That's mean well-being of a country. Third indicator of national income and social accounting. National income and erosion of national wealth. For achieving higher GDP, larger natural resources are being depleted or damaged. This means reductions of potential for future growth. Fourth indicator, national income in terms of US dollar. When Indian national income is expressed in terms of US dollar, the former looks very low. If purchasing power parity method is adopted, India looks better. Okay, what is meant by purchasing power parity? Purchasing power parity refers to one popular macroeconomic analysis metric to compare economic productivity and standard of living between countries in purchasing power parity. Purchasing power parity is an economic theory that compares different countries' currencies through a basket of goods approach. Fifth indicator of national income and social accounting, social and environmental cost. While producing economic goods, many environmental and social bads are also generated. Hence, they also must be considered while enumerating national income. That's all for today. We will continue in the next class. Finish the assignment by clicking the link below. Thank you.